Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Galante here. This video is being created so that you have access to it throughout the year. As you know, we have monthly reading requirements that we need to fulfill using Accelerated Reader and MyOn Reader. So in this video, we're going to focus on Accelerated Reader. This is also helpful for new students. If you're just attending and you're not familiar with the program, you can just follow these steps. So once you read your monthly novel in your reading level, you would go to access the Accelerated Reader program. You would go to our Woodrow Wilson homepage or our Clifton Public Schools homepage, click on Students, and then Accelerated Reader. You'd click on I'm a Student. Your username is always your ID, so for the sake of this video, I will be logging in as a student. And your login is your username, and your password is usually your 8-digit birthday, 2-digit month, 2-digit day, and 4-digit year. So each marking period, we begin the marking period with taking the STAR assessment. The STAR assessment determines your reading level. So if you clicked on STAR reading here, it would automatically bring you to a test around 30 to 35 questions. The better you do, the harder the questions get, and then ultimately determines your reading level. I will then give you a bookmark with your reading level and how many points you need to earn for the marking period, your marking period goal. Each month, you're required to read one novel in your reading level, and I take you down to the Media Center so you can check out a book. Once you get your book, you've read your book, you would go to Accelerated Reader, the orange tab. It'll give you a list of your teachers. You can choose Galante. And then there are multiple ways to search for the book. You can search by author last name, Jerry Spinelli. Any books written by Jerry Spinelli that have an AR quiz will come up. You can also search by quiz number, which if the book is from the Media Center will be located on the inside cover. Or you can search by title. And for the sake of example, we'll choose Stargirl, one of our required novels. You would just click Take a Quiz. And then there's literacy skills, vocabulary practice, and reading practice. Reading practice is the grade that I count for the grade book as your monthly reading requirement for Accelerated Reader. There are 10-question quizzes. You are allowed to use your book. You are allowed to use any notes you might have taken. Vocabulary practice will give you an assessment on any vocabulary words in the book. If you get any wrong, they will continue to come up for other books, even if it's not from that book. For example, if you took Stargirl vocabulary practice and you got 2 of those questions wrong, later on in the year you took The Giver by Lois Lowry, those Stargirl questions will still come up in that vocabulary practice assessment as well. And same thing for literacy skills. This is specifically for Accelerated Reader. I will create another video for you on how to access MyOn. If you have any questions, again, you can always refer back to this. It will be posted on Google Classroom as well. I hope you find this helpful. Okay, now that we've learned how to use the Accelerated Reader program, we are going to jump into MyOn. You log into Accelerated Reader the same way you did for your monthly novels. Your username is your ID number, your password is your birthday in 8 digits. Only this time you'll click on the MyOn icon, the purple. For MyOn, it's a little bit different. Accelerated Reader, I give you choice. As long as it's in your reading level, you can choose whatever book you want. MyOn's a little different. I do assign specific books for your monthly MyOn projects. Once you log in, it looks like this. Your name will be on the upper right-hand corner. If you scroll down about halfway through the page, you will notice here are all the projects. So we started back in September, October, November, December, January, February, and it goes on all the way through June. When you complete the project, it will give you a green flag. When it's still new, such as in May, it will give you the orange new. Let's, just for the sake of example, click on our October MyOn project. You'll see we stuck with the theme of Halloween. There are 2 stories that were assigned. You would read both and take the quiz. These points also count towards your accelerated reader goal, so they all help you. You can click on read and it opens up for you. There is audio that can read it to you. You can choose to read it on your own without the audio. Turn the pages for you. There are tools on the right hand side, such as a dictionary. You can highlight and annotate directly on the book. Different settings. Do you want to show your annotations? Highlight specific sentences. You can choose the audio speed in which it reads to you if that's what you prefer. Along the bottom, you can make it full screen. You can zoom in. You can open up to the different pages. So there are a lot of features on here for you. In our next video, I will show you how to see how far along you are in your AR goal based on the MyOn projects you've completed and your monthly novels. Welcome back. So now that we know how to access Accelerated Reader and MyOn, and we're reading all of the required books as well as our monthly novels, we're working hard to try to reach our marking period goal, but we might be unsure about how close we are. So like I said in the previous video, you will receive every marking period a bookmark with how many points you need to earn for the marking period. You might say to yourself, all right, I know I've read a few books. I finished my project. Did I meet my goal yet? How do I find out? And the way you do that is once you're in Accelerated Reader, there is a little trophy with a star in the upper right hand corner that says progress. If you click on progress, it will tell you your goal. As of now, this student is on track to meet their goal. Their marking period amount of points goal they need to reach is 12.8, and they currently have 7.3 points. This screen also gives you other information as well. How many quizzes they've passed, how many words they've read, fiction versus nonfiction statistics, and their STAR Unified score. That's your STAR assessment that determines your reading level. In addition to points, it also tells you what your actual reading level is. So this student's range is between a 4.0 to a 6.2. You want to stick to books that are between those 2 numbers for optimal growth. Any books you read that are above that level might be too difficult. Anything below, you're not really growing. You've mastered those skills. Well, now that you're all set with Accelerated Reader, MyOn, and how to track your progress, I look forward to checking your grades at the end of the marking period and see that you've met 100%. Good luck!